Right on the dot. Sorry, I was just making something.
Yeah. Polls closed in New Jersey officially.
It's the secret poll for what this time?
Boomers who give a shit about politics.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, so let me screen share.
It's a secret poll for me if Cuomo loses, I guess. But
he's not gonna fucking lose. I fucking hate Andrew Cuomo. He's worse than Gavin Newsom.
How is he even in politics? There's hard evidence of him being like a sexual predator, you know.
Yeah. Okay, is my screen coming up?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna give you a brief overview of the candidates.
Do this.
Mikey Sherrill, representative from New Jersey's, I believe, 11th district. Stephen Phillips, the former mayor of Jersey City. Ross Baraka. Actually, no, Stephen Phillips wants to implement congestion pricing from people coming into New York into New Jersey, and that's horrible idea. Hope he doesn't become nominee, but he's like second favorite. Mikey Sherrill's the favorite. Ross Baraka. He made headlines recently from getting arrested from
wow.
an ICE facility. He's like the progressive guy running.
Okay.
He's the mayor of Newark. And then Gottheimer, he is representative from New Jersey's 5th district. Honestly, nothing special about him. Sean Spiller, head of the New Jersey Education Association. Again, not much to say about these two, because they're probably the two least likely candidates to win. And then we got Steve Sweeney, who you might recognize him. 4 years ago, he lost to the Giga Chad Ed Durr, the guy who spent like $200 on his campaign.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, and Chitterelli, you remember him from last time?
Yeah.
Spady is just a radio show host. So he's the MAGA candidate, and so basically Trump endorsed Chitterelli, but the MAGA base consolidated around Bill Spady pretty much. And then John Bramnick, liberal Republican, but he has very little chance of winning. And then the other people, they don't even have pictures, so it's not.
I think one of them's gonna win.
So the favorite for the Dems is most likely Sherrill. People are saying, oh, Chitterelli's going to win by 20 points. No, he's fucking not. I'm going to say that right now. I would still say that Chitterelli's probably the favorite, but with the really low turnout, I really don't think that's going to benefit him. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'd say it's more likely going to be 6 points, like around there. I don't know. Like definitely closer than like 20.
Okay, and does New York City close yet?
No, at 9.
Okay. Just didn't know. That's right.
Ooh, our first results came in, and Chitterelli's in the lead. It's over. And Sweeney's in the lead, but that's because South Jersey's his home, so he's definitely going to win all of South Jersey, but it's not going to be enough.
Let me pull up Twitter just to see what the smart people say, not the 13-year-olds. No.
I mean, you're in a call with the smart person.
Yeah. That's true. You're the expert for New Jersey. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I know nothing about New Jersey politics.
New Jersey politics are fucking wild.
Oh, here comes. TenCore is probably the best source overall. Like, just for that I follow. Somehow he still follows me. I don't even know how. Even though I don't even.
I'm going to turn on his post notifications. just so I can like post bait.
Cyril.
I could probably get some.
Yeah.
Not everyone who follows him is like ET, because I've had like IRL people send me his stuff before.
Yeah, he's kind of. He's been mentioned on Fox News before. I think he's kind of famous, but no one knows who he is. Like in real
Okay,
life.
so
He's
Cheryl's leading in Hudson with half the vote in. Chitterelli's maintaining a strong lead, though very few votes are counted. Republicans had abysmal turnout in the primary compared to Democrats, but I guess that's because there is like a lot more candidates on the Democrat side, and it was a lot, and like their primaries were a lot more localized. So these are the numbers Fulop needs. Great news for Stephen Fulop. He's has 28% of the vote in his home county. These are the exact numbers he needs to win, dude.
He only needs 105% of the vote left to win.
Yeah. And I know 10% of the vote's in, but like half of it in Hudson County, his home county.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's fucking down and out.
He'll win. Just wait.
I'll have to see a little more before I make a determination, but it's probably not full up.
Have the Virginia primaries happened yet? I mean, not that they're competitive, at least I think.
I'm not sure, but it's going to be Spamberger versus.
Yeah, I know. I just
hold on. I'm going to screen share. Turn off my screen share for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just pause it? Okay, you can't see it anymore, right?
Yes, I can see it in the background.
But okay,
it's not on the live stream itself. If that makes sense.
I wanted to pull up the betting markets.
Oh yes, I'm going to bet my life savings on this.
Just I don't know, just to see what the gambling addicts have to say.
That's how I vote. I vote based on what Polymarket has to say. There's got to be someone out there that actually votes based on fucking who they think's going to win now.
Wow, do they not have betting for the Republican primary? Well, they don't, so I guess all we have to go by is the Democrats. Okay.
Let's see.
How do I put the stream back up?
I just do it. It's in the
okay.
States.
All right.
It's on.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, Cheryl's leading pretty heavily, and I can't find New Jersey Republican primary.
97%.
Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah, Cheryl's still leading. Wow, if this trend continues, then Bill Spady is cooked.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I expect Ocean County to be a pretty big vote dump for him because the county GOP there actually endorsed him.
Okay. Is Ocean County one of the big? It's one of the bigger conservative ones, right?
Yeah, it actually out of every county, it delivered Trump his largest margin by raw votes, as third most.
Really? In the entire country?
Yep.
Wow.
But just by raw votes, though. But still.
Interesting. Yeah. I know what you mean.
I'm unsure at what the Hasidic Church who the Hasidic Church has endorsed. I feel like I'm not sure, but that's a big deal. It's a Jersey thing.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction and say that Phil Murphy isn't gonna win re-election.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Sweeney's lost because with 66 in, he's third in Camden. So yeah, Sweeney's out. It's going to be Cheryl.
Yeah. I think the betting market's already at like 99%, 99.3. Yeah. Everyone else is below 1%.
It's going to be Cheryl.
So it's probably about to get called.
Ooh, I just got another tweet. Election results from New Jersey. Okay. Okay, Phillips getting the numbers he needs. Wow, Sweeney's losing in. Wow, Sweeney took fourth in Atlantic and Cumberland. Wow, wow, he did horrible.
He can still win. He only needs 500% of the vote.
I was expecting Sweeney to come in to be pretty close, to like somewhat having a chance because the South Jersey political machine, but that's dead now.
He'll come back. He can come back. This is good news for Sweeney. I think he'll come back and win. So I have no idea about what's supposed to happen for the mayor election in terms of just like where Cuomo's supposed to be strongest and weakest at.
New York City will get what they vote for, but I just think we should stop sending them federal funds if they're going to do this shit.
It's like somehow they elected worse mayor every time because it was Bloomberg, then it was.
Every fucking time they elect somebody worse. I don't understand it.
Who was after Bloomberg? De Blasio?
Yeah, Bloomberg, de Blasio, Adams, Cuomo.
And now probably Cuomo, yeah.
They're going to probably elect a fucking terrorist next.
Was it Giuliani before Bloomberg?
Who?
Was it Giuliani before Bloomberg?
I think Giuliani, yeah.
Okay. Because I know he was kind of mayor for a long time.
I think 2001 was actually his last year as mayor.
Oh, wow, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Bloomberg.
Oh, okay. It looks like the primary's been called for Chittarelli.
that was close.
He might do better than he did in 21. Jeez.
I don't know why they called it for Chittarelli.
I was about to say earlier before the votes started counting. You know what I was going to say?
What?
If Chittarelli wins by over 15, then I'll do the vodka mustard mix thing you did.
Oh, Jesus.
But I didn't say it, so I don't have to do it.
Well, guess what?
I kept my mouth shut.
I didn't even do vodka. I did cinnamon whiskey, so cinnamon whiskey's even worse. I fucking hate that. The Fireball sauce, I fucking hate that shit. I think it's fucking disgusting. Yeah. Good thing you didn't say it. Or you've been fucked. Because I almost threw up. At least it was during the Super Bowl. That's probably the only reason I didn't show up, because I was just happy after the Super Bowl. Like I thought I was dreaming. I am looking for. So Citarelli's going to win by like what, 30 plus points at this point?
Like fuck, I don't know. Well, we're waiting on the Ocean County dump. I did not expect Sweeney to lose South Jersey pretty bad. Embarrassing if this holds. Okay, Sweeney somehow came into second place. I don't know how, because he's still behind in like these counties. So I don't know. Is something off in their voting? Because like, how is he second if like, see, like in all these counties, like he's like fourth or third. Actually, no, he's doing. How is he doing better in Burlington than fucking? I should probably just shut the fuck up till more votes come in. But still, this is weird. Okay, Bergen County came in, and that's for Josh Gottheimer, but that's where his district is. So, like, at this point, I think Jack Chitterelli is going to probably win every county. Bramnick could, Spadia could probably win Ocean County, and then, like, Bramnick could win, like, Morris or Union, because that's where his district is.
I don't know why Biden didn't get any votes.
Okay, Cheryl has a 99% chance of winning the primary according to Polymarket. So
yeah.
I trust the gamblers.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think he might lose. I think it might be Sweeney might get 500% of the vote left remaining at this point. Okay, there we go. Greatest president to ever do it. And New York closes 43 minutes. I don't think Glenn Youngkin's going to get reelected.
Oh wow. Okay, with half the vote, with 41% of the vote in, Chitterelli's.
Oh my God.
This is the county where the local GNP endorsed him.
Okay,
and usually the local GOP has a lot of influence, but
this is a close race.
I guess his boards really were all terminally online boomers. Yeah, it was all his fucking radio listeners, all fucking 20 people who still listen to FM radio.
That's crazy. So that's really funny. And that Sweeney guy is in 5th? Is that what it says? Jesus.
Yeah, he was at 2nd at some point, but I'm guessing that was like an error.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's insane. I mean, primaries are hard to predict. Oftentimes,
Yeah, especially with how many candidates were in this primary.
Yeah, right. Like Brian Kipp won by like 50 points at one time, for example, when people thought it might be a little bit.
Yeah, he actually ended up doing better than Herschel Walker, who really had no primary opponent.
Yeah. It's hard to think of Herschel Walker as a Senate candidate still. I just think of him as a football player. Literally, I just think of him as a football player.
Stadia literally gave up his radio job for this.
That's insane. So what was his base? Just MAGA boomers or something?
Not even MAGA boomers, because it looks like the MAGA boomers all voted for Jack Ciattarelli.
Wow.
I guess his base was terminally online people on the internet, and the few people that still listen to the radio, because I don't even think a lot of boomers still listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't listen to the fucking radio anymore. You want to know why? Because it's like, hey, do you want to listen to Back in Black by AC/DC for the 7 billionth time? I got a song you never heard of. Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Somehow I fucking hear that Sabrina Carpenter song every fucking day, no matter where I go.
I bet you're not sick of that stupid Anxiety song.
Huh. Yeah.
That has to be like the worst fucking song of all time.
Well, I just fucking hear the same fucking songs wherever I go, just over and over and over again. It doesn't matter where I go.
Oh, okay, sampled music, when like a music's like completely composed of just another sample, which, okay, so you know that the Anxiety song is a sample of somebody that I used to know?
Wow.
Which that song is also a fucking sample. It's a sample of a sample. Like, I mean, like, I can hardly call it art because it's just like some woman's like just anxiety, keep on trying me, anxiety over a beat and stuff that she never wrote.
I think they should play Barney instead on the radio.
Somebody that I used to know is a fucking classic song.
They need to be playing old Madden soundtracks or something. I don't know. I'm just tired of hearing the same songs every goddamn day.
Yeah, and like at least like the old Madden games and stuff had like songs that like you usually didn't hear even from more popular bands.
Mm-hmm.
They usually chose some of their more deep tracks.
You can also, on the Madden games, you could also choose songs you wanted. You could take out songs you didn't like. Like, you could choose what song.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, it's like that in Tony Hawk, too.
I don't think they even do that. The new Madden games are just the same thing every year. Copy, paste, but people still buy it. I don't get it. And every year, Madden always says, new features coming out, and there never is any new features. Or if there is any, it's just stuff that was in Madden 20 years ago. That finally had it back. Good thing you didn't do the idea for the bat.
Spadia might not crack 30 in Ocean. Let's see how Spadia's base is going. Wow, they're already calling fraud.
Nice. Well, that was fast. This was really fast. I know nothing about New Jersey, and I didn't expect it to be this fast.
I mean, I kind of did. Like, I expected it within like a half hour.
Yeah, 20 points.
I expected it. I expected it pretty faster because it's a primary election, less votes, less time to count the votes.
And now we wait to New York.
Yeah, I don't even know where I can find results and stuff, but
please I don't even know who the dude is against Cuomo, to be honest. I have no idea who the guy's name is, but please win. Who's going to win the Republican primary for New York City?
Does it fucking matter?
If there even is. Is there even?
The Democrats could nominate fucking Stalin and they do it.
Yeah, I know. What's the point of having a Democratic primary for governor in Wyoming, for example, or a Republican? Like in California, it makes sense because of all the House seats. But like in Wyoming, for example, what's the point of having a Democratic primary?
It's so cool, like when you hover over your county or whatever, and then like you see the vote numbers, and it's like, oh, that's me. I'm one of those numbers.
Oh yeah. Especially since I usually vote early in Clark.
Yeah.
Early vote is usually what comes in first.
You see that 784? That's me. Well, I'm not sure. They might not have counted my vote yet, but I'm gonna be one of those numbers for John Bramnick. Yes, I voted for the guy that I knew had no chance of winning. I don't care.
Well, I still voted even though I'm not from New Jersey.
You only voted once. I voted 200,000 times.
Well, I voted for Biden for both primaries. I voted in both primaries.
Yeah.
And I voted for Biden.
Trust me, I still have 200,000 ballots for Spady and Sweeney on standby.
Yeah, no.
They should be counted pretty soon. Sweeney's doing worse than the NJEA.
That's crazy.
Person, I didn't expect that. I honestly expected him to get.
Weird.
I expected him to finish. I expected Spiller to finish a distant fifth.
Because I've heard of Sweeney before. You know, I'm honest. I didn't hear about anybody else besides the person that won in that primary. I mean, I knew who Sweeney kind of was, and that's it. And name recognition does go a long way in politics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were just the two most recognized names. Mm-hmm. Most people under 40 probably don't even know who Bill Spady is. Actually, maybe. I don't know.
Who even is the guy running against Cuomo?
Some socialist.
Jeez. Why would you want a socialist against Cuomo? If you try and defeat him, you know?
Wow, apparently they have wiki boxes for them now.
Well, that's good. That's something. Something's better than nothing, I guess. It's a good thing you didn't agree to that bet, or you would have been throwing up. Like, that shit is so fucking gross. The aftertaste was the worst part. We're only 100,000 socks until the 2026 midterms.
Oh my God, Bill Spadia just increased his margin by 0.3%.
Wow. Groundbreaker right there. That's a groundbreaker.
Don't count him out. These are the exact numbers he needs.
He does, yeah. He's going to get the numbers.
He just needs to win like pretty much every single vote at this point.
500%. 500% of the vote left to win. That's all he needs. I don't know why they called it. I don't know why they called it for Kelly. Masters is getting the numbers he needs. And we actually have a couple of viewers watching this. The one time we get viewers, and it's the election. This part, this election's over until. We had a couple of viewers during the election, the general election.
Dude, in this 6-person race, everybody might get at least 10% of the vote, which is actually cool.
That is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Do you wish New Jersey did runoffs?
No. I don't know. I don't really like the idea of runoffs.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I don't really like the plurality voting system, but I've yet to hear a better alternative.
Yeah, same.
Especially because everything, like, electoral college and everything, that's more designed for plurality voting.
Yeah. Like, everybody talks about winning third parties, but you get rid of the electoral. I mean, I think the electoral college is stupid, but if it has to exist. I mean, well, basically what I'm trying to say is under a two-party system.
Yeah. You can't have the electoral college with a three-party system.
It has to be. We have to keep the electoral college if it's a two-party system. Mm-hmm. For there to be a multi-party system, there'd have to be significant changes in the electoral process.
I mean, I do kind of like what Maine and Nebraska do with like the congressional district, but that's just susceptible to gerrymandering.
Yeah.
So if we had a federal gerrymandering ban, I could support doing that.
Yeah.
With every state.
I wonder if it's just going to get outright banned in Maine and Nebraska at some point. Especially since
I mean, I feel like every single election year they try to do it in Nebraska, but it never works out.
Yeah. If Nebraska, one state does it, the other will counter it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll just cancel out.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nebraska 2 is pretty Democratic now, and Maine 2 is pretty Republican now. So I don't really, even this year, it's still with like R plus 5 or D plus 5 in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska 2. There's more.
Guess New York Times doesn't have a thing for a New York City mayor.
That is weird. Do they just expect Cuomo to win or something? Not quesadilla man.
Yeah, I guess we can just.
Yeah. Oh well.
Just watch Poly Market.
It's only another 20 minutes. I bet $1,000 on who the new Pope would be in polling market this year. I just can't believe people bet on that shit. Why would you bet on the Pope when there's no way to really get any information on that?
Yeah, and the guy who they voted for, wasn't anybody that anybody thought.
Yeah, no one was betting on an American fucking Pope. I think the dude literally had a 0% chance in the polling market. Gavin Newsom arrested by Friday, less than 1% chance.
That would be hilarious if he did get arrested.
Yeah, that would be funny. Okay, on polling market, they give Cuomo a 72% chance.
Yeah, most of the stations have called for Cheryl.
Yeah. They give the Thunder an 83% chance to win the finals. Yeah. Sports betting is at least kind of fun. I just do not understand political betting. I'm addicted to fantasy football, so I understand the sports betting.
Wow, Speller is winning Cumberland somehow. The guy I thought would get 5% of the votes winning Cumberland, I didn't realize that till now.
That's crazy.
The second place candidate might be the only one to not win a county.
Wow, that is interesting. Sweeney's in 6th. Oh my god.
Can't even get half the vote in his home county. Or maybe Salem's his home. I forget which one. Because his district's borders both Salem and Gloucester.
Fuck. All right, only 20 minutes. Let me look at some more of these poly market bets. Israel Hamas ceasefire before July. I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Epstein files made public in video. No, they're never going to release the Epstein files. Oh, Elon Musk. Oh my God.
Okay, back.
I just bet $1,000 on a poly market bet. I bet yes that Elon Musk won't follow Trump before July. I can't believe that's a real bet.
You can bet for anything on poly
That's the
market.
stupidest fucking bet I've ever seen. Will Elon Musk unfollow Trump before July? Like, what the fuck?
Let's see some of these Trump ones.
Oh, I know. The Trump ones are always really stupid. Trump baby bonus before July. Okay.
Will Trump acquire Greenland before July?
Yeah.
Will Trump jail Hillary Clinton?
Will Trump's news get leaked before July? Like, come on. Will Trump suck?
Trump Elon talk by Friday?
Like, come on.
Will Elon apologize to Trump before July?
LA protest. Oh my God. LA curfew enacted by Friday. Okay, I think that happened. Yeah.
How many people will Trump deport in 2025?
Karen Bass arrested by Friday.
These are amazing numbers for Bill Spadia.
Will Gavin Newsom get recalled before July?
I bet $1,000 on poly market that Phil Murphy would win re-election.
Well, Trump. Okay, let me look at some more of these. Trump presidency. Will Trump acquire Greenland before July? NBA Finals. Trump versus Elon. Oh my God. Will Trump meet with Elon Musk by Trump Elon Musk talk by Friday?
And yeah, it said Trump X Elon, so I thought it was some weird shipping thing.
Oh my God. Will Elon apologize to Trump before July?
They were my favorite gay couple.
Yeah, same. Good pick. First leader out of power in 2025. Putin meet with Zelensky before July. What will Powell say during the June press conference? Let me keep scrolling. Oh my God. Jesus. Tech, what's that? Largest company end of June. Which company has best AI model on June 30th? CTA 6 released in 2025. Why would you bet yes on GTA? Anything that about GTA 6? I guess did you know that Logan 30 Acre was the one making it?
Making what?
GTA 6. How many times did he delay the SMO movie?
So many times.
Oh, he got demonetized again, apparently. Did you see that?
See what?
He got demonetized again.
Oh yeah, then he got it back.
I feel like this demonetizing saga has gone on for almost 10 years now. Wait, it's not even I feel like it has gone on for almost 10 years. Like, Jesus Christ. He's been on YouTube almost for 20 years. But I really think I've been watching I watched SML since I was like fucking, well, not since I stopped, but I think I watched it from like 2011 onwards. From like 2011 to like 2015, realistically, that I really watched it.
Seeing Bill Spady lose is amazing.
Fuck, I did not mean to call that play. SML should run for governor in 2026.
Agreed.
Fuck. If only Joel never banned SML, we could have gotten rid of Jeffy.
I don't think we could have.
Yeah, it's a joke. I just love to be delusional. But I think we could have at least gotten him requested the video that he probably would have made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we could have at least gotten that. Kevin
Or a
Sung
shout
won the
out.
SMO. Well, I always forget this, but Kevin Sung won like the SMO game once.
Yeah. I don't think he still does that anymore. He still has
No,
that at the end of his videos, but I don't think he ever gives away anything.
He stopped doing that a long time ago.
But he still says at the end of his videos, funniest comic, it's a free video game.
Really? All to this day?
I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't think I've watched his. I mean, I haven't actively watched his videos in a long time.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I even tried watching one.
I mean, I've watched probably longer than you. Definitely. Like 2018, 2018, 2019.
Oh, wow. I stopped watching, years before that.
I don't know. Most of it was nostalgia.
Yeah. I mean, the Bowser Jr. videos were fine, to be honest.
And I think most of that was just revisiting the old videos.
Yeah. He I don't know how he still has ideas going, to be honest. I'll give him credit for that. I don't know how he keeps coming up with ideas.
I'm still expecting a video from him where fucking Cody gets mad that he's not in the new Mario Kart.
Yeah, he'll probably run that back. Oh, I guess is Diddy Kong just not allowed in new Mario games anymore?
That's unfortunate, man.
Like, is he literally just not allowed? Or are they just waiting till the stuff dies down a little?
Probably, I'm not sure.
The new Mario Kart doesn't even look that good, to be honest, which is disappointing.
The free roam, it's a good idea, but the world's just too empty with nothing to do. So I'm waiting a couple months till I get my Switch too.
Yeah. It just looks disappointing. I mean, because the new Mario Kart we haven't had for fucking 10 years, It could be really good if done properly.
The problem with the open world is that you drive so slow in the game.
Yeah.
Like, they should make it so, like, you drive faster when you're in free roam.
Mm-hmm. I know Double has a Switch too.
So pointless to get it now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until there's more games.
Yeah.
There's not much of an incentive. The Chiefs would have won the Super Bowl if Mahomes went on Joe Rogan.
Stadia can still win.
Yes, he can. He will win. Well, here we go. 6 minutes left.
Cheryl's a pretty weak candidate.
What would you rate the governor's race as right
Lane
now?
D, just because Trump's in office.
So you think if a Democrat was in office, that would probably be a Republican victory?
Pretty easily.
Interesting. Right. There's got to be something for New York by now.
Let me know what you find.
I'm going to bet on the Republican primary. I know there was a close poll the other day that was 51-49. Cuomo's odds have gone down.
Yeah, I'm going to turn off my screen share for a minute so I can find it.
New York City mayor. Yeah, I don't know why I can't find anything.
Yeah, I mean, maybe someone will post something on Twitter.
Yeah, someone will at some point. Remember when in 2020 during the Democratic primary when people thought it wasn't going to be like an open convention or something just because of how divided it was? Or not an open convention, whatever the term is. Fuck. Shit. All right.
Yo. Okay, I'm back. Let's go. Let's activate.
Let's see. See if the betting markets have shifted.
Yeah, my internet just decided to just
Yeah, happens all the time in this shit.
yeah, it just my internet decided, hey, I don't really want to work anymore, so I'm gonna stop working.
Happens all the time in StreamYard for some reason. All right, now we just wait for results.
I saw this funny thing on Reddit. It's funny. I'm 32 and my GF is 13. Can we still do quests together, or are levels too far apart? I'm sorry, I'm kind of new to World of Warcraft. And then this guy comments, "Thanks a lot, guys. I just picked her up from her middle school earlier today, and we were going to get questing as soon as she gets done grading her students' papers." Reddit's fun sometimes.
Yeah, Reddit has its
Sometimes it's funny. It's like, I feel like it's kind of like Discord in the sense that, like, it's good if you have like niche interests, but like
I read Reddit.
Having actual serious discussion. That's another story.
Now we just wait for results. Oh wait, New York is the one that takes fucking 10 years.
Okay, there's just an outage in our area.
Oh, that explains it.
There's always a fucking outage in my area.
Fuck. Where is the results? What the fuck, New York? Hurry up.
I'll probably head off by 9:30.
Yeah, same. Because I'm gonna be playing Mario Kart with all the babes.
I'm gonna be fucking studying for
Oh
chemistry.
yeah, that's rough. Because you have an exam every fucking week.
Yep, and we're already starting the fucking organic compounds.
Oh Jesus, that sounds like worse than Vietnam.
So, like, you use prefixes for the numbers, but for each part of naming the compound, you use a different prefix. So, in one part, you would use mono for one, and in another part, you would use meth for one.
Wow.
Why do chemists like making everything as confusing as possible?
Seriously.
Okay, guys, here's my new law of chemistry. By the way, this law only applies on the second Wednesday of every month if there is a full moon that night. Oh, yeah, and there's another 30 exceptions, by the way.
Yeah, all these stupid ass exceptions. Like, fuck.
I mean, I haven't taken regular chemistry before, and what I've heard, that's like a lot more math.
At least it's almost over. I mean, only in
I'm over halfway done.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. It looks like half the class is going to fail, and I'm not in that half.
That's a brutal class.
Yeah, I get my exam 3 results tomorrow.
So it's tomorrow your 4th exam?
No, I'm saying I get my results tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Hoping I get at least an 80.
Yeah, that's a good score for that fucking class. Is there?
Yeah, I got
it all.
Yeah, so far I've been doing pretty good. I already got a 73 and a 77.
Are grades a bit different, or is it just based like A, B, C, D, F?
Pretty much A, B, C, D.
Mm-hmm. Because some of those classes get so difficult that like a 50% would be passing, or maybe even lower, you know. Where are the results? See if the poly markets have changed at all. Nope.
Let's see what I got. Yeah, we're still at a 72% chance for Cuomo.
That's insane. It's insane how Cuomo was going to be the fucking mayor again.
You can
Well,
vote
not
for
mayor.
AOC.
But back in fucking office, you know.
I think Twitter partially owns Polymarket now.
Oh yeah, I think I heard that. That's right.
It's fucking insane. Because like, and then that would mean they own Newswire too, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
It's fucking hilarious. I should create a news aggregate site account.
Yeah.
He probably sold it to them for a decent amount of money.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm Peter Griffin. Vote for me. Watch this. I don't understand
Josh Hawley introduced legislation to make the federal minimum wage $15 an hour.
That's interesting. Fuck.
And then I wonder who they're going to pick as their running mates.
Yeah. Maybe Biden.
They should both pick Biden.
One of them should pick Hunter though. Hunter brand. Biden 2020. Fuck. Sorry, I'm playing Madden. Fuck, dude, Jesus. Finally, Jesus. That took a while to score there. Have you found anywhere to get results?
No, but I'm probably gonna head off now.
All right. See ya.
See ya.